quick live. Makes about 5 minutes. Mental framing, right? This is the whole program. This is the whole thing. The whole targeted individual shit. Whole gang stalking shit. Mental framing. I tell you to be careful of logistics and work on logistics as much as you can because it's important. Mental framing is like pointing your phone at someone but not recording them. Because let me explain you what a mental framing is. It's subliminally trying to make someone look like something through scenarios on the street, through directed conversations. So it's important because mental framing can cause physical actions if you react to these mental framings. Think about it. If anyone points their phone at you, you don't even have to be a targeted individual. Go outside and point your phone at someone. They're going to say, "Why are you recording me?" Anyone, just go outside and do that. Don't do it. I'm just saying, a regular person is going to do that. So this is what they're doing to targeted individuals. The perfect example of this shit would be mental framing. The mental framing that people talk about would be pointing your phone at someone but not actually recording them, making it look like you're recording them. Just a random person on the street. Just say you out, a motherfucker out random on the street. They point their phone at you. They making it look like they're recording you, but they not. It's called mental framing. It can get you to, and they're gonna be like, "What you talking about? What you talking about?" It can cause a physical reaction. So this is what they do. You feel what I'm saying? I'm figuring out this whole program. I'm to the point to where it sounds like they trying to get me. It sounds like they trying to get me off here by making so much fucking sense that it sounds like I'm involved or something. Damn near. It sounds like that. That's what it did. Bro, I figured this shit out so much. It sounds like I'm involved in doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna get off here and stop posting about this. The reason that I stopped posting about this, I got off of here, wasn't about any money, anything. You know what it was? It was about a fucking relationship. I'm like, man, this shit I got going on, this shit right here. I stopped posting for like 4 months, 3 months. I said, man, this shit right here, I don't even want to risk. I don't want to risk posting. It wasn't about anything else but a relationship. And I didn't even want to risk posting, like, because I already had to wait, to do what I wanted to do with her, and because I was in the shelter and I couldn't do nothing for like a week. But yeah, like, that's just what that is. Like, but back to what I was saying, the mental framing. That's the mental framing. The mental framing would be someone, you walk out on the street and someone point their phone at you, act like they're recording you, but they not. That's mental framing because anyone that you do that to, even people that's not targeted individuals, they're going to, like, they're gonna be like, "What you doing? Like, why you doing that? Why you recording?" That's what they're gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? That's exactly anybody. They ain't even gotta be targeted. You feel what I'm saying? They're just gonna be like, "What the fuck?" So just understand that shit and recognize that shit, recognize what's going on. Uh Learn to recognize this type of shit because if you don't, it can cause a physical reaction from a mental thing. These people are smart, but you just have to sit back and realize, bro, like I have a lot of time to myself, bro, and other people do too. That's why I said the person I just started listening to, Absent Minded Abe, I was always looking for his channel, but I just ran across his channel. Uh, like he has a lot of time to himself. Seems like I think somebody told me that he gets a pension or something as well. But people that don't work as much, you might want to listen to Cause I got time to just sit here and go all day and just watch, just listen to people's problems. Like, what's the problem here? This is going on in my life. It's going on in my life. Like, it's crazy. It's probably wilder than yours. But I deal with it because I don't have to deal with most of it. Like, I can work part-time. So you might want to listen. You might want to listen when people are saying stuff that has nothing but time to sit all day and sit here and listen to these videos on here. Because I'm listening to every problem and just coming up with conclusions and what's possible, what's not. There is no network of stuff that we wasn't a network of our classmates since pre-K that's and something we don't know about and been watching us like the Truman Show since then and no, that's not how that works. Someone has. There's always been watchers, but that's not how that works. So, like I said, I know y'all pay attention to my longer videos more. I get more views on the longer videos because those are the ones I watch. I don't like making these videos that long, but I'm about to get off of here, and that's it. Just listen to this video, understand like this shit is all. It's not all the things they're doing on purpose. They're doing physical things to attack the mental. You know how they say, most targets, right? We say they do things to attack you to where only you would know. Sometimes it gets wild enough to where other people do. That's my targeting. I've explained situations on here to where there's been situations to where people was with me and noticed like a fucking like weird some weird shit. Like we were going to whether it's a convenience store or wherever, but and they'll notice it. So it's like that's just what that is. But mental framing and understanding who is watching this stuff, because you gotta understand logistics and understand everything that brought you toward targeting. Understand it. Like most of our targeting, we started off, we thought we was just tripping. Then you end up in situations to where these motherfuckers trying to run you off the road. And then you don't realize the psychological aspect of the Truman Show. The psychological effect of the Truman Show. And I called it out in my last video. I called it out because he called it out. He said, they watching you in your shower. You can't even take a shower. You better make sure your body right when you get out the shower. Dog. Who do you think is doing that? Who do you think is doing that? It's not, it's someone doing it. You can't get over that. It's possible. You can't get over the fact that it's possibly someone doing it, but you can't get over the fact of who, right? Just like you can't get over the fact of who watching you through your phone camera, but you can get over the fact of who. You can get over the fact of who. Know that your classmate is, unless they is part of law enforcement or something. Know that the people you went to high school with, they're not watching you on your phone camera. Because guess what? All that ranting that you do about the slander that's in the streets about you, about how it's not, or supposedly it's not even really in the streets about, they painting a picture that somebody is slandering you. right? So when you explaining your, when you really giving them information, but so when you explaining yourself through phone camera, when you explaining yourself through your phone, when you explaining yourself, when you think motherfuckers watching you, and you get up and go through the same tactics every day, go through the same body movements every day, the same heart dropping shit, because you feel like somebody watching you, because that's the problem. You feel like a person of importance is watching you. It's not, bro. And they gonna fight you about it. It's not. It's not logistic. It's not psychologically culpable to be able to be so. It's not psychologically culpable by the human population, the regular citizen population. It's not psychologically culpable by the citizen population to be able to watch someone inside of their house. Don't you think? Don't you think that people would, and this is the illusion that they want you living in because it psychologically damages you. Don't you think that people would, bro, people wouldn't do shit if they was watching you in your house, bro. It wouldn't be crime going on. Because with just the watching in the house aspect, people would think further. Like, bro, I can watch this. If I can watch this nigga in his house, do I need to be hopping out this goddamn car with this chopper? You feel what I'm saying? If I can watch this motherfucker if I can watch this motherfucker in his house, do I need to be hopping out the car with this fucking chopper? You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So it's not legitimate. It's people that's of law enforcement that's watching you. Whether they give these people, bro, they can't. Whether it's somebody next to you, nigga, they law enforcement, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? They have to stay within them. That shit gotta stay within them, cause that's them. So regardless of it, bro, you just have to understand this type of shit. People wouldn't do shit. People wouldn't do commit any type of fucking crime, bro. Nothing. People wouldn't do shit if they knew they can. The simple fact of knowing that you can be watched in your house, that they can watch you in your house, they wouldn't do shit. People wouldn't do anything. So guess what? The people that watch you in your house, if that's what's going on, those are people of law that don't do anything. Hackers, the Lesters of the US population, the Lesters of real life. You know who Lester is? Lester is the dude that's on GTA with that's in a wheelchair that don't leave the house. It's people that can psychologically deal with watching someone through their fucking phone camera. That can psychologically deal with watching someone in a fucking shower. Cause they not out in the public. You feel what I'm saying? And don't, and it'll be a rare thing for them to be, right? Or someone that's not finna get behind the wheel. You feel what I'm saying? That's who would be watching you. So that's all I'm saying. And I'm about to get off of this. Yeah, I'm about to get off of this, and yeah, that's a lot of information, bro. And it kind of get boring after this. It doesn't get boring after this. It switches over, right? So it switches over to, let me worry about what's going outside a little bit more, instead of, and people watching me outside instead of me being watched inside my house. It just, that shit just, it goes over to that, and you understand that these people that's on the street is possibly only receiving app notifications to harass you and do things, or text messages from whoever they receive them from to harass you and do things, because it's not psychologically culpable. And they're not telling these people that they're surveilling you when they're receiving these text messages, because that's not psychologically culpable either. They just tell them to do something and they getting paid to do it probably. That's what make these people do that. That's what'll make these people do that. That's the only thing that'll make these people do that. But outside of hate, and that shit and hate don't travel through people unless it's spiritual. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't finna they getting paid to hate. You ain't finna like go nowhere all the way out your city and you getting the same energy from a person in your fucking city somewhere else. It's not gonna work like that. It's not that shit not gonna work like that. That can be spiritual. That could be a spiritual thing, but we understand this stuff is physical. I understand this stuff is physical. Um, the scriptures speak on it being physical. That's not something that, yeah, the scriptures speak on it being physical, and we go back and forth with this spirituality. Yeah, the scriptures speak on it being physical. There should be anyone that's getting on this stuff speaking spiritual about it, and that's it. I like I said, these people are very smart, bro. The people of the program are very smart. I believe that do that. The people do that on purpose because I know people that get angered by that. People get angered by people speaking spiritual of this. The Bible speaks on this stuff being physical. The scripture even speak on this stuff being physical. So people are angered. People get angered when you speak like that. Like as far as that, yeah, the Bible speaks on this stuff being physical, and people still think of it being some type of these people not doing. It's something going on within the population that's physical, bro, and it's a majority of it. The Bible speaks on it being physical. They ain't even have phones when this stuff was, you know. The Bible speaks on it being physical. They was, you know, bro, witch hunting. Witch hunting is damn near like gang stalking or some shit. Like what they used to, yeah, I guess that's gang stalking, right? That's what they used to do. I think. Some I heard of, but I know the scriptures for sure. The scriptures for sure speak on this stuff being physical. You think the Most High is speaking of being um spiritual when you will be followed and tracked through your steps? You will be monitored. No, they have bugs for this shit. People, nigga, motherfuckers wire motherfuckers' houses, bug motherfuckers' houses and shit. So this is physical shit. And they'll do this shit for their entertainment. I ain't no fucking criminal. You can't be fucking bugging me for shit. You feel what I'm saying? They'll do that shit for entertainment, bro. And not public citizen entertainment. Law entertainment. Nigga, police, the rich entertainment. If you before you think it's the regular population, bro, think it's the rich. It's not the regular population doing this shit, nigga, because the regular population wouldn't do shit. They wouldn't, nigga. It wouldn't be nothing. It wouldn't be a crime going on if motherfuckers knew about this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, even motherfuckers that do shit smart. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not that. You feel what I'm saying? That shit is not that. I know I said this a 20-minute live, but just had to, go in on this. I gotta check these comments before I post them up because dog, I'm so much a not a perp. I understand that, dude. They when you call out a comment name, which I don't call out the comment names. I post the comment name. I post the comment with the and it show the name because, bro, like I said, they will literally join someone. They will literally join somebody, be joining people's lives. Like perps will literally be joining people's lives and bro, there'll be people to be calling out I guess a regular targeted individual or a perp. You never know. I don't know. they'll call out the comment name. Like, bro, this is like, bro, you calling out a whole lineup of people that I know, and I don't even know that many people. I know somebody with this name, and I don't even talk to people like that. So it's like, and there'll be like people in your life is like, say, longtime friends or family or something. Or like, so I don't call out the comment names. I just let them be posted. That don't even matter, bro. Shit, that don't even matter. But yeah. Okay, these are postable. I'm gonna let y'all check these out, and I'm gonna get off of here. Yeah, you know what he's talking about. And this one, if you listening to it and I got quiet, I'm just letting the comments post up on themselves. I don't read them anymore because it attacks people. Make you believe. Basically, what I was saying, they design everything to make us believe certain things, so it creates certain things. Like mental framing creates physical action. Make you believe. You feel what I'm saying? That's what that's what they want you to do. It's not possible. It's not logistical. A lot of stuff that they do is not logistical. It's not possible to be. It's not possible to be done by who they want it to make. They want you to make it. They want to make it look like it's everybody is not. When who is obvious it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's obvious that, like, bro, you who else uses fucking bugs like to like you get what I'm saying, bro? Like it's fuck a bug, right? Who the fuck finna put a camera in somebody motherfucking house, bro? A fucking put a camera in somebody's shower, bro. You feel what I'm saying? The police, bro. Somebody that's a creep that don't leave a house. That got a team of something like a Lester, a GTA. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, go put these cameras up in this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? You know. So yeah, GTA 5 is that's the character I just named. I'm not saying that shit to you know how they try to call you weird names and shit, weird shit and shit. I'm not saying that to bother nobody or harass nobody. It's not on purpose. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. Well, that's the last one I'm gonna do. That comment. I might be on here later. I just sometimes I get on here, bro, and I just be saying to myself and I just think of shit. I'm like, bro, look, Well, now I'm saying to myself, and I'm just thinking the shit like, wow, dude, like, bro, they really snatched your logistics. They snatched logic away, bro. Like, really, like being watched through dashboards. Like, really, anyone that can do that is literally the fucking police, bro. And whether you is literally in any type or in any type of way, bro, if you can do that shit, it's like shit. And the group is lowered. You know what I'm saying? It's lowered. It's the group is the group is your where I looked at 100 people is now 30. If you get what I'm saying, where I seen 100 people, it's now 30. It's now 30. So where I had a blindfold on the stage, and I took the blindfold off, where I thought it was a rap audience, where I thought it was 100 people, it's now 30. It's now 30. So yeah, like that's just what that is. And I'm about to get off of here. I'll see y'all later. I'll be back on here later.